Retro Maniacs, how y'all doing? So apparently we got a new edition coming to the KRAK It Diecast Museum, and it's a bit of a pricey motherfucker, and it's autographed. Going to be interesting to see what this mofo Glenn walks into this crack house with today.
Dude, you didn't just call the KRAK It Diecast Museum a crack house. It houses not only the KRAK It collection, but the retro collectibles collection all under one roof. It's actually pretty awesome to see. You got crack on your brain there, Sam? If you're looking for a crack house, this isn't it.
Yo, Joe, it was just a joke. You need to relax. What's the matter with you? You got your cowboy boots all the way up to your nuts or something. You need to chill, dog.
Dude, do you think it's funny that he has a monetized channel and you're cursing your head off? Knock it off. Have you ever seen the video of me kicking? If you don't knock it off, Sam, I will kick you. Over and over.
Both of you, knock that shit off. Sam, I warned you about the swearing and everything like that. Joe Rogan, thanks for sticking up for me and not swearing, but both you guys quit fighting. We got a card to unbox, and it's an expensive one. Oh, Glenn's got something heavy in his hand. So look at this, guys. It's by Acme Trading. It says 1 of 1,000, but I could tell you this is not 1 of 1,000. There's a reason it's a 1 of 1 car. Wait till you see it. Oh, guys, I'm a big fan of these vintage race cars. I don't think we've opened one by Acme yet, and definitely have not opened up a Georgia Shaker. So I'm very, 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 very looking forward to that. So far, knock on wood, we've had good luck with Acme. I have heard of people having bad luck with Acme. Somebody bought an Acme car and it just didn't sit right. We have had good luck so far with Acme, very good luck. So knock on wood, it's going to be good luck again today. One of my favorite cars, sorry the sun is just blaring in here, but one of my favorite cars that I unboxed in Glenn's collection is an Acme. And it has... well, I'll show you. Got so many cars we start to lose track, but it is actually one that I unboxed. It's the Green Hornet Mustang. It had beautiful paint job. Like, I just went gaga over the paint on it. I'm looking for it, but I think we might have moved it. Okay, guys, I can tell you this box is heavy, and look at what this boasts. Opening hood, doors and trunk, retractable radio antenna, folding seat backs, opening glove compartment, working suspension, rotating drive shaft, posable steering, plumbed and wired engine, authentic interior detailing, and die-cast metal body. Just want to really show you guys that beautiful, oh, there it is right there. He didn't have a hard case for it, so it went back in its box. But that was gorgeous, and it got a high score out of me when we did it. 1 of 700. Wow, I didn't realize it was that low a number. But same company, we're going to see if we have the same good luck as we usually have. And Glenn usually lucks out with low numbers, so we'll see what happens. Up, going to see my daughter. Got a nice car ahead of us, so had to take a pit break to show you guys. Oh, it's a Corvette. Nice Corvette. Newer Corvette. Wow, beautiful Corvette. I had to take a pit stop from the unboxing to bring my daughter some dinner. But you know me, anytime I see a cool car or anything cool, I'm going to show you guys. Back to the unboxing. Unless I see something else. They all want to race the Mazda, eh? He's lucky. He's lucky I gotta go see my daughter. Not today. Okay, let's get down to business use Centennial Night Scalpers. I actually had to get the AC going in here. We don't have to do that too often, but today she's warm. 30 degrees out. Yeah, it's pretty warm for almost halfway through September. Man, the time's flying quick. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this because I don't think I've unboxed an Acme with this style box. I think they've all had cake boxes, cake style boxes. Who's messaging me? Somebody commented on my reel. That's all good. they're usually in a cake box. Oh, that's cool. The number is underneath the car on a very visible plate, but I will save that for last if you guys haven't seen it. We'll save the best for last. Now this is signed by Hubert Platt, and wait till you see the documentation Glenn got. Now unsigned, it's 1 of 1,000 car, okay? But with all this, it makes it 1 of 1 because this is the only one like this. One sec, I'll show you the goodies that came with it. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about autographs. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. You want provenance, you want proof, okay, that it's been signed. This is very unique what comes with this car. So you're getting, Glenn got a picture of the driver, Hubert Platt, the driver of Georgia Shaker, signing the car. Okay? I guess the competition the actual car was in, by the looks of it. The U.S. Nationals. All that stuff. Got a piece of paper. What's this say? 1964 Ford Thunderbolt Georgia Shaker signed by Hubert Platt. CD includes bonus artwork and photos of the Georgia Shaker. Everything in the CD was what was used to create the specifications for the factory to properly replicate this model of the existing tooled 1964 Thunderbolts. Artwork was created by John McBride. Oh, okay, so maybe they took this existing car and put a little bit more extra features into it. I don't know, it's a very interesting car. We're gonna get a look. If you wanna read that, maybe pause it. You can have a read of what it says and maybe you can make better sense out of it. Very cool though, no doubt at all that this man did sign this car. So this is the original drawing for the die cast of it. So this is the artist rendering of this die cast right here. The original. When you buy a die cast car, you don't usually get all that. Oh, wow. And it was, by the way, a guy named John McBride that created the artwork. I guess he worked for GMP and Acme, which are this one and the same. It's funny because all the Acmes we've done have awesome paint, but a lot of problems with paint with GMPs. That is weird, but check that out, guys. No doubt at all, this baby is actually signed, and it's a beautiful color blue. And like I said, this car itself, I haven't seen many of it, and the normal version of it that's not signed, that doesn't come with all these goodies, there's only 1,000 made, so that's probably a good reason for that. Yeah, I love, let's get into it. I'm gonna quit talking here. As I'm opening it, I'll read to you. It's got the opening hood, doors and trunk, retractable radio antenna, folding seat backs, opening glove compartment, working suspension, rotating drive shaft, posable steering, plumbed and wired engine, authentic interior detailing, and die-cast metal body. I know it looks great in the box, but we're gonna have a look at it. And Glenn has a big, huge Hobby Lobby case. I think he's gonna put this in that box and all. Because you can get them from Hobby Lobby big enough that you could put the whole box in. And because this is such a valuable car, I'm not going to tell you what he paid, but you guys would probably be pretty surprised. Just because of what the car is. It's not a regular run-of-the-mill. There we go. Letting this beauty, oh, the paint is gorgeous, guys. It's like a metallic almost. Oh, that's a beautiful car. What a beauty. You know what, I think that might be, I don't know a lot about the vintage racing cars, guys, but I know he does have some beautiful ones, and I do have a love for them since unboxing them. I think this might be my favorite one yet because of the color. Okay, so give it some light. Now, don't forget, guys, we're going to get all the different lighting and all that up on the look-see set. Okay. The good thing about these modern ones is they're kind of made to be taken out. They come on this plastic tray. They're not like the boxes with the bases that you got to de-strap them. Wow, guys. And I could tell you this is quality just by the weight of it, the steering. Look at the mesh on the hood. That is gorgeous. Just want you guys to see all the logos and livery, and Hubert Platt, that's the driver. And this is heavy, guys. Of course, I'll show you guys the best last. We will start at the trunk. And Mr. Platt signed the trunk. There you go. And I love the back window. That's all she wrote. But look at how realistic this thing looks. Okay, let's pop the trunk here. Ooh. Looks so realistic that it's got, it looks like, okay, that's not speakers. I don't know what that would be. Lights maybe up in there. But the batteries in the trunk even. Have a look from the American side. Wow, door is a little bit loose on that. That's a little bit looser than I would like it. No chrome paint pen needed for that door. Window crank turns. I'm just seeing if the window goes up and down, like as a hidden, because Glenn has those other ones that do that, and no, the window does not go up and down. Okay, that's okay though. So the seats do go on a lot of cars, they do that though. And like I said, guys, I'm going to show you again on the look-see set where we get the different angles and lighting conditions. And I'm not liking that door. I don't know what's going on with that door. Okay, so come over to the Canadian side now. Wow, guys, the doors are extremely... I don't know what's going on with the doors on this Glen, but they're kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just gotta be gentle with it, that's all. Is that keys hanging out of the ignition? No, I thought I saw something dangling in there, but... Good details. Heavy car. I love the paint on it. Those doors though, either of those doors closed properly. It's weird. Beautiful looking though. Let's look under the hood. Well, actually, you know what? Glenn got number 449 out of 1,000, but I already explained why this is a rare car. And look, you got the turning drive shaft, which is cool. Silver Screen Machines generally has that. The big headers coming out underneath the car. Now let's have a look at the engine. Now it only has one wiper, but I think it's only supposed to have one wiper because there's no other wiper hole for the wiper to be.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's meant to just have a wiper for the driver, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does have real hood pins.
Maybe it's to lighten the car.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they do stuff like that.
If the trunk opens, see if there's a spare tire in there.
Yeah, no spare in the trunk. We opened it.
Yeah, okay.
So, real hood pins, guys. So, let's see what's under here. And wow, it's got the nice hood hinges. But, oh, wow. And again, guys, we're going to have a look up on the look-see set. But that is gorgeous. Wow. And the working suspension. Leaf spring. Very cool. But the paint's beautiful. The only thing I'm not sure about is the doors. They're very weird. Both of them. We're not going to touch those too much. But let's have a look at it up here on the look-see set, guys. Perfect lighting, guys, to show you this beauty. I don't even need any extra light today. Look at that. It's a night video. Oh, maybe I do need a bit of light here. There we go. Beautiful paint, beautiful livery. It looks very realistic. Love the way it sits. Beautiful car. I got the hood pins out of it so we could have a better look at that motor once again. You can see the beautiful detailing inside, guys. Even the window cranks turn, although the windows don't go up and down. It's got the tack, it's got all the speedos, all that. You can see the different texture on the seats. Beautiful car. You could even see the stitching on the seats. Like, it looks like it's got leather stitched grain, you know? Whatever that was supposed to mean. Got a sexy rear end. It's even got the little bumper stickers on it from back in the day. Gas tank with the straps. And then up here, signed by the man himself, Hubert Platt. That's all she wrote. Now again, remember, if you got this car without all the goodies, it's a 1 of 1,000. But I guess the guy that raced the car only provided all this stuff with the one car. As a side note, the guy that most of his vintage racing cars that are signed have come from this same local seller, who I guess his big time hobby was collecting these vintage racing cars, meeting the drivers, getting them signed. I guess he was a big nut for that, the way I am for movie cars. Yeah. Look from the passenger side, guys, when she's all lit up. But check out the detail on the seat even. Very nicely detailed. It's got the opening glove box as well. Ah, there we go. The glove box was already open. Must have had a rough ride on the trailer when she was getting shipped. Front end sexy. Look how realistic that looks, guys. The Valvoline from back in the day. Check out that grill, guys. Those lights. See, those lights are a lot nicer than the lights in the car I did a couple videos ago, that Mustang. These lights are a lot more realistic. But look at that engine. Boom. Like they said, fully plumb wired, detailed. Everything you can see is detailed. Those are the type of details that are cool. When it looks like the engine was like hand assembled with all the parts, like somebody painted all the parts, put it all together by hand. That's when it looks cool, not when it's one like big molded piece of plastic. One last look. When they say plumbed and wired, that's what they're talking, right there. Another example of plumbed and wired. And one of my favorites. You know what's next, guys. Whenever we get somewhat of a high-end car, glamour shots. It's a habit, we always do it. Let's see how this thing looks in a picture. That's what's important after all, how the damn thing looks.
Oh, you weren't kidding, Retro. That thing is hotter than a crack house on payday. Look at that.
Dude, that car in that color, signed by the driver, that thing is fire. I love all the detailing that they put into it, but the color is what really catches my eye. It is beautiful.
Glamour Shots is right. This thing is a motherfucking pimp mobile. At first, when I seen the picture of the old white dude, I was a bit confused, but then it hit me. That's Hubert Platt signing the car in person. Pimp.
Dude, I know you're excited, but the language, monetized channel, you have to cool it with the language, bro. Well, at least the N-word isn't flowing again. That's an improvement.
Pay attention, player. You just missed out on that opening glove box.
I didn't miss out on anything because I paid attention to the unboxing. You're not half as smart as you think, you porno watcher.
Guys, enough of the bickering. One person's causing the problem that I could see here, and that guy's gonna be gone. Check that engine out. This thing was beautiful, guys.
Looks like a heavy model, too. And like you said, when the engine looks hand assembled and painted, that's some fire detailing. Bravo to Acme on this model and to Hubert Platt.
One last look, guys. Beautiful car. We're gonna close it off because I've got an early week this week, which is good for my hunting. So you might see some hunting videos. Don't forget, that's my good hunting days. I'm gonna admit, Glenn just made a poutine. I'm smelling it. Haven't had dinner yet. Dinner's calling me. Oh man, it's so beautiful out. I'm not looking forward to snow. But then again, we almost escaped winter last year. I hate winter. Too old for it. I'm not built for it anymore. Okay guys, time for Retro to say goodnight. Thank you for the love on the last video, by the way. That motivated me to do this one. That and the fact that I'm going into my other shifts, so I might not see it for a few days. But the first 48 minutes, it had 44 views on it, something like that. Holy crap, thank you for the love, guys. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. You know what I'm going to say. Smash the like button for me. After you do that, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. Share it with your buddies. Happy hunting, guys. Sending good karma.
This beat is stupid grimy, that's a Cobra Kai kick. There's some open eyes, should open eyes when I spit. I get riled up like dogs around the postmaster. The dough stack up with no manner.